Dad Life presents Toy Geeks, a live toy talk show. Tonight we're going to talk about new figures from McFarlane's Superpowers reboot showing up on toy shelves. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toy Geeks. My name is Jay, and with me, as always, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 9:03 if I forgot to do something to add into the show, is my good friend John. John, how you doing tonight?
I am great. Great. How are you, Jay?
I am doing well. I feel like somehow this show gets done by the skin of my teeth every single time. I just got back from Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, where I watched my Padres this weekend with my dad. I took him for his birthday. I don't want to talk about Tatis being a dummy. He's a big dummy. It ticks me off, but I still love my Padres. Anyway, John.
You're going to feel that into next season. I am sorry, my friend.
Oh, it hurts so bad. And just, again, I had a baseball card worth over $10,000 that is not worth that today. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes. It's easy come, easy go, right? When it comes to collectibles. Anywho, let's say hello to the chat. It is hopping as always. And, if you're seeing some people there with the little GDL logo, they are part of the GDL family. And you can join. It's only 99 cents. Which is pretty cool. And this has been asked for. And the reason we're a little bit late is I forgot to do it, even though several people messaged me on Discord, sent me email reminders throughout the week. And literally, as I jumped on, and our special guest is going to be in here in a second, I was like, I didn't do this thing that everybody wanted me to do. But it is done. We have it ready. So every time we get a new family member, we'll play this little clip.
I got family.
So, yes, if you want to be a part of the GDL family, just go on the YouTube page and click join on the Geek Dad Life YouTube page. So let's see if I click here on the thing. Let me show it right now. And it's 99 cents. You get a little GDL next to your name. You get special emojis. And I think the more members, you get the Kevin emoji there, which is that's pretty cool. So it's the more people that join, I think I can add in more emojis, which is pretty neat. And then if you go to the main page, I added this to it. There's our members and a little thank you to the channel members. So you can be on the front page and it alternates who's there on the front page. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and you get like one free super chat a month.
Yeah, you get a free super chat once a month, like each month, and it's like a special super chat or something. It's less than $1.
Yeah,
it's less than $1.
You got that in the couch cushions right now.
Just look in your couch cushions. I'm sure you got $1. Anyway, is that a new member? Hold on, wait, where'd it go? Eduardo de Jesus. Here we go.
I got family.
Welcome to the family, Eduardo. Okay, let's move on. We got too many chats. We gotta say hello to everybody in the chat. There's way too many now because I started late to get through all of these. But we got Robert, Studio Hen, Shiny Plex People, BTG, Doomha, Drifter Comic is in the house, Slave Delay, Gabriel, J. Andrew, Toy Geeks, PD Dub, Shiny Plex. I did Shiny Plex, but I'll do it again. Great YouTube channel. Rick Capabianco, Cobweb, Automaton, Angel, Totally Red Dad, Toy Sorceress in the house, Mecha Man Blade, Chris Daughtry, Roberto Colon, Nelson A, Mike Ellis, Giolico, Smedberg is in the house, Space Cowboy, J. Fu, Carlos, Migo Hulk, Toy Art is here, and so many more. Holy moly, good to see you all on this Sunday. Matt Bush is here. We got Ralph here. We got a hop in chat. We're already at 261 people in the house already. So we're excited to talk about superpowers tonight because I am as well. I think we got another family member. Hold on. Where are we at? Black Phoenix.
I got family.
Just became a new GDL family member. Nick Dillinger.
I got family.
Just became a family member as well. We might regret this idea very quickly.
That first date would have been on just Repeat.
Gray Fox became a member.
I got family.
Oh my God! Welcome to the GDL family. Okay, enough now. This is getting out of hand. Oh, light goal. Let me bring out the special guest, and then we'll talk about the light goal because I think this one will be fun. Or y'all hate it, but one way or the other, I'm excited. Okay. So new superpowers figures, and I think every time we have talked about this on Toy Geeks, I believe this gentleman has come on to talk about it with us in some form or fashion. Sometimes from an airport, sometimes full time. Sometimes he joins After Dark to talk about it. But if we're talking about superpowers, this man needs to be here to talk about it. You know him from the fantastic toy YouTube channel now titled Toy Anxiety. It's Toy Anxiety all the time. Is our good friend Ryan Dole. Let's bring him on. Ryan, welcome to the show.
Dude, this has become the Ryan Dole equivalent to bootleg. If there's like superpowers, I gotta be there. If it's bootleg, you gotta be there. That's just how it's turned into. And I'm loving it. I'm always so excited. But congratulations on all of these new family members right off the bat.
We got another one in here. While I was doing that intro, Shawnee Boxel. Hold on, here we go.
I got family.
Got family, Shawnee. We're here with the GDL family. Dude,
I'm loving it. Let's talk about them light goals.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this could be the stupidest thing ever, but I'm just gonna put it out there. Oh my God. I'm gonna take it out. So we're gonna talk about it more on After Dark today. But I went to local toy shop, Mcfarlane Toys, because they got something in that I'd never seen before. And I figured, I didn't know for sure if I should do a video about it, like a review or something like that. So I figured I would leave it to you, the GDL community, the GDL family, to vote with your like button if I should do a video review of this toy that I'm holding right here. So I think the goal should be, was it 350 last week, John? Was it 350?
Was it I think it was it 300 for you and 400 for me?
Something like that. So I'll let you set the like goal. What should the like goal be for this?
What did we get last? Sorry, we got 350 last week?
I think it was 350, and then we hit 352 during the show.
There's over 260 right now in the chat.
Oh, it's almost 300 now. 304.
Okay. So I want to do a stretch goal.
Oh.
To what? First off, what are the prizes? Do we have prizes?
There's no prizes. It's just if you hit.
Here's our goal. Here's our goal. This is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna first do legacy scale for the numbers. So 375. Star Wars legacy scale. That's gonna be today's goal.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now, if we beat that, we go even further. The next time we talk superpowers, when Wave 3 gets announced, 4 hours, I will pause this and change, and I will look like one of the Fast and Furious cast guys. Like pick one. Tokyo Drift, I'll pick a character. I know my Fast and Furious. If Hasbro today was going to be like, we have the Fast and Furious brand, I would be their Patrick. 100%.
Be the brand manager.
I'd be the brand manager for Fast and Furious Legends.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God. Okay, so 375. Dole, who is a champion for the 3 3/4 inch Star Wars scale, as well as superpowers. Okay, so I bought this. It is none other than one of the most famous band action figures of all time. It is the Shapeshifters Punisher.
Oh no!
Oh man, I saw Jason posted that.
Where's Kayla? Is Kayla in the chat tonight? Out of all the nights she's not in the chat, she's out of control. Oh man, dude, how did you score that? I have to hear this story.
Well, they got it in, and I was just like, I need this. I've never seen one before. and everyone's done. I think Dan Larson from the channels. Some people have done videos about it, but I don't think any of us have actually done an earnest review of it.
Right, another Toy Biz legend. Another reason why Toy Biz will always be number one.
So if you don't know what this is, just Google band Punisher toy. But and I guess do private browsing. I don't know. But
oh, Dan Larson is here.
I've never held one in my hands.
Oh, that's good.
So if we hit 375 likes in this thing, that'll be affirming enough for me to do a review of the band Shapeshifter Punisher that when you transform it, you can transform it to where his gun, his pistol, is in a very compromising position. So
now you need the 3PO tape dispenser.
Yep.
And the Batman water pistol.
Yeah, this could start a series of.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna
call
pick up that Tarzan figure before.
Oh.
I
And the
don't
Nightwing
know.
figure. You need the Nightwing figure from Legends as well.
This could be the first of many. I don't know. I saw it and I had to get it. So yeah, Crotch Rocket Punisher. So 375 likes, and I will do a video reviewing this infamous, one of the most infamous. Like out of all the band ones, this is probably the most infamous, right? Like he has a.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah.
With the radioactive.
Yes.
Nuclear
like isotope
science set. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think
you're gonna have
Ed's retro Geek out did a great video on all of these, but yeah.
Once you have your Hot Toys Chris O'Donnell Robin, you are going to have like a very specialized section in your detail.
He's gonna have to put it behind a beaded curtain like the old video stores. He's gonna have this detail of just phallic toys. It'll be his closet. He'll take the doors off the closet. He'll put a beaded curtain in there. When you draw it back, that's where all his collection will be.
Oh my god. So there you go. 375 likes. Hit that like button, people. I think we started out pretty strong with the likes, so hit it.
Yeah.
And I will do a review of that.
Hit the like button, hit the family button.
Yeah, hit the family button. Okay. Whew. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, not Punisher. Superpowers. Oh my god. Okay. The Batman squirt guns on eBay for 166. Okay, cool. So if you ever want to know, like, Jay, where does the Patreon money go? All right. So let's jump into it. Superpowers, indeed, Brian. We have yammered on enough here. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of why we are here today. Let me pull up this Toy Sorceress, who is part of the GDO family, also does fantastic articles for friend of the channel, Toy Habits, and she has kind of collected all of these in like one big blog post. So I actually put a link to it in the description below. Feel free to follow along if you would like to. But today, a bunch of figures started showing up, and then Toy Shiz found a flash in Southern California. But we have two new figures that are proper and like on shelves, and one is a pretty, a Flash. It's a character we've already gotten, even it's a little bit more modern looking, and then one is maybe it's over. I think it's kind of overdone a little bit, but we have the Batman Who Laughs. Joel, it's almost perfect that you're on here because you just started a new YouTube channel, Gotham City Tonight. I also put a link down in the description below. So definitely click on that and give it a subscribe if you haven't yet. But Joel, as a Superpowers fan, as well as a big Batman fan, and you talk about it weekly, what's the deal with the Batman Who Laughs to someone that's not as ingrained with all the, at least this stuff? I'm not as knowledgeable.
Okay, so this is it's a multiverse story. Of course, as everything is in the last 5 years, everything's a multiverse story. But this is a Batman. It is a Bruce Wayne. So it is not anybody different or anything. But this Bruce Wayne killed the Joker. When he killed the Joker, he got a bunch of Joker toxin mixed in with his blood. He slowly transformed into this Batman. And then when he transformed into this Batman, he also transformed his Robins with Joker serum as well. And they went in and pretty much killed everybody because they're still kind of, they went all, imagine the Joker, but he's got the skills and the intellect of Batman and the secrets that Batman has.
Oh, dang.
Right? So he's that. Which was cool idea, what I thought for a one-shot. But then somehow he went from having a one-shot to appearing in this title to then all of a sudden getting his own ongoing series to now getting toys every wave like he's Wolverine or some shit. And, some poop. And now he's getting his own superpower. He's even getting his own DC animated figure from the DC animated line. Yeah. Like it's just he's everywhere. And to me, it's kind of like being a teenager and reader of comics in the 90s. It's kind of like, was this what it was like for like people my age and looking at Ghost Rider? Being like, God, that flaming headed biker is in this comic too, right? Like it's just like I feel like I've become that crotchety old man. Like, get this guy out of here. Meanwhile, teenagers are all like, yeah, give me more. So he could be more popular than I think because it's just not hitting with me. But he's part of the collection. I need it.
I like how you spent like 10 minutes a dissertation on why you don't like the character. And then you end with, but he's in the line. I need it.
I do need it. And I'm getting him when I find him for the animated line as well, because it's just, it's one of these things where it's like, God damn it, I need it. I can skip the Mcfarlane figures. I can skip the statues. I can even just like, I even bought the first issue just to, give it a taste. See if it was for me, right? And it wasn't, and that's fine. But I'm gonna get this Hellraiser looking Batman, and I'm going to display it proudly with the rest of my superpowers villains.
Yeah, it's well, one, I haven't even read it, but I get that it's almost like like how Venom was a big. It's just kind of this thing. It's like a flavor of the moment. Yeah, and
the evil version of a character, but with teeth.
Yeah. And so clearly McFarlane's gonna dig that kind of character.
Yeah.
It's like, so I think it's cool. It looks retro. It looks like it's in there. And it's, if in my video that I did on this series that I posted on Friday, I think the thing, and if you haven't seen it, that's the thumbnail. You can find it on the internet after the show is over.
Sorry, I'm going to interject as well. Make sure you do watch it. It is great.
Oh, thank you.
I was absolutely great. I think it took me all day to finally get to watching it after you dropped it, just because work was crazy. I watched it 3 times in a row, Jay.
Oh, really?
It was one of those things where I was like, that whole intro you do of it, I was like, this guy, he just gets it. He just gets it. He just knows. Look at that. I remember when we learned about that. I was there. I was on that video with them, and we learned about that. Look at this video. Oh, this is so good. That was me for like 60 minutes.
Well, thank you. It's way too kind, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great.
But in that, I like that side by side here with the Jon Stewart. But the thing that has me most excited about this line is new characters, right? It's sure, it's cool to get another Superman. My youngest Alex loves Superman, so I love that he can have a pretty iconic looking Superman that he can play with, but getting a new character in the line is so exciting, especially Jon Stewart, just because, again, like if you're a Justice League, like I'd argue is he the most popular Green? I mean, probably not overall.
I would say so.
Right? He's got to be, like, at least in the modern context, the most popular Green
Lantern. Like, to me, it's always kind of like Silver Age fans are into Hal.
Yeah.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I find that Silver Age fans are really into Hal, and then you've got the 80s people, like the 80s fans, like who really reading hard in the 80s. Like, it's Guy Gardner, who's there from Justice League International and Batman punching him in the face. And and John Stewart was also like another prominent one then, but I don't think John Stewart really got to really shine. He shone when he first appeared.
Sure.
But like it wasn't until like the like you said, like late 90s, because we had to get through Kyle Rayner as well.
Yeah.
And once after Kyle Rayner, kind of like the new car smell wore off him, we finally got to put a spotlight on John Stewart. And he got the storylines and the love triangles and all that stuff that we deserve in these characters.
Yeah.
Right? Like he got some love, and it was nice.
Yeah. So same. I'm not huge on this, but it's cool that we're getting them. And then we're getting this Flash figure. And before we get to these kind of leaked figures for whatever they were, we should at least talk about the Flash. Thoughts on Flash being an additional figure here in, I guess, what we're calling Wave 2. We'll talk about the card back in a second. It seems like they're just doing what they did with Superpowers, just keep adding them to the back of the card without necessarily changing it. But thoughts here on Flash coming in. And John, I'll let you give thoughts on, or actually any thoughts you have on the Batman who lives, or not lives. Batman.
The Batman who laughs.
Won't go away.
Yes.
The Batman who laughs is sort of like, you know how McFarlane for his DC Multiverse line, he'll do like the Batman designed by Todd McFarlane, or he did Wonder Woman designed by. It's almost like if he did Joker designed by Todd McFarlane, and that's what came out.
Yeah.
Like if the Batman who laughs hadn't existed prior to any of this, and McFarlane would have just done a designed by figure. Yeah, that's it. And it's like somebody just beat Todd to the punch.
Yeah.
I'll pick this up. There's no doubt, because it's only $10. If these were like $20 figures, I would wait until this guy was clearanced, or I'd pick them up loose or something, because I did buy these comics and I never read a single one, because I was subbing at our local store.
Yeah.
And, at that point, like books had gotten so damn expensive, where it was like, I had 10 titles every week I'm picking up books, and it's like $5 an issue. Like, all right, this has to stop. And I was like 3 or 4 months late picking up that first appearance of this guy.
Yeah.
And I went to the store, picked up my books. They're checking me out, and they got to that book, and they're like, oh, this is going for like $80 now. I'm like, well, that's going to pay for all my books today. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, it's a $10 figure, so it's an easy get. And got to complete the set.
Yeah, exactly. It's when you're this early, it's easy to be a completionist, and then you look back like, why did I commit to this? Why?
This isn't so bad though, because at least we've been able to complete up to the finish line, up to those last two figures for like what, $110.
Yeah, I think. I looked at my receipt with tax. It was like 106 or something like that. Well,
yeah, so it's great. Also, I have to give a shout out to Toy Source for giving me shit about my comic book timelines.
I missed it.
Yeah, she's giving me shit about Silver Age. Silver Age is back here. I'm just like, if it's before I started reading, if it's before 1988, it's the Silver Age.
Okay. Flash. I think you can't say Flash without doing Flash Gordon. Flash is here. Perfect. But actually, it just came to me. I have a complete Superpowers collection from 84 to 86. I featured it in that video. It's one of the, I think it's the only line I have complete. I think, I'm pretty sure. And because it's only 34 figures. But if, say, I pass on a McFarlane figure, can I continue to say I have a complete Superpowers collection?
You'll have to throw an asterisk on there.
Is it an asterisk? Is it like a Barry Bonds home run record thing?
Yeah, like if this, I would actually agree with you and being like, yeah, it's complete. But if this Flash had the Wally West mask where the nose is covered, where it has the Batman style nose cover, and then it was clearly Wally, then I would say you need it.
Good call.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I was thinking about that. This is comics only. Again, I completed the collection. What was that, John? Like 7 years ago. It's not. I did not pay for what it is now.
I remember when you picked up Cyborg. That was. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I bought my Cyborg for under $300. And now
I'm counting down the time.
Yeah, and Dole has called dibs whenever I die.
By the way, here's the deal, Jay. If
Okay,
you die first, I'm taking your Cyborg. If I die first, you can have my Ecto Glows.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good deal. Because my Ecto Glows aren't complete. I could use a complete set of I mean, I have them all, but they're not complete with accessories. All of them.
Then that doesn't count.
You're out of the club.
Yeah, you're not elite. You need to be elite. Name one band. Name one song the Ecto Glows play. Could you do that?
All right, we got a new family member. Welcome, Hedgehog.
I got family.
You do have family with the GDO family. Welcome. And again, I think we're at 208 likes. So if you're just joining in, we have 458 people watching right now. So if you're just joining in, I think 150 have joined since then. If we hit 375 likes, I will do a video review of the infamous shapeshifter Punisher that can turn into him with a pistol, packing heat in a unique way. But yeah, I think I'm still gonna get it, right? Like I'm not gonna not get it. But I don't know. I feel like I don't want to say this is the first peg warmer because they're all pretty readily available. It looks pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know I don't know. I don't know the appeal of it. John, your thoughts first, and then we'll close with Dole's here.
Yeah, this one's going to be hard. This is a hard sell. Really, because like in the regular Superpowers line, the first line, it's one of the most common figures to pick up.
Yes.
But then the Toy Biz version, same case. Yep. It's a very common figure.
Yep.
So it's like it's really just like adding water to a full glass of water. We don't need any more.
Yes.
You know, going back to this well, and I get it because you know it's an easy repaint for you know, because I assume that they'll do repaints to death because now that he's like into Blackest Night figures, like we'll get a Blackest Night Flash, and you know we'll keep on going. Like what else can we get out of this buck?
Yeah.
So I assume it's a good move. It's like we have the tool, let's use it. Obviously, put out the Flash because at the $10 figure for the pegs, like I know we all say you know toys really aren't being bought by kids anymore, but a $10 figure on a peg is still a good toy for a kid, regardless of the character, because it's like it'll keep you quiet. You know, I was at Walmart this morning, and the kid was just clamoring for something, and the dad was just willing to buy, like, just pick something so we can get out of the store.
Yeah, I've been there,
and it's like you know this is perfect for that.
Yep. Dole, your thoughts, and I do want to press in. BTG, are you guys kidding me? This Flash figure is the best looking one. It does look really good. Really good.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah, I agree, and I like the packaging. I like the packaging art on this particular Flash. First off, so even if I wasn't going to take him out to display with my Superpowers collection, I would definitely keep him as something to have on card because it just looks good on card. Like it's a great looking, great art, great figure. I'll just piggyback on what John said too. I think repaints are definitely are up there. I hope they do. Even if they just paint over the nose and give us a Wally of some sort, I would be totally fine with that. And even if they use this buck still with the belt and everything and decide to put an alternate head on and do like Kid Flash, even though I guess the height would be wrong. But I mean, if they did it, I mean, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to buy it. There's a Superpowers logo on it. I'm going to buy it.
I think I agree. Like especially just something so simple, just a slight change goes a long way. But again, we're going to get more of this sculpt in one form or fashion, which we're going to show here in a second. Because Ryan, I feel like you shared this picture with me a little while ago. When did you have this picture? I felt like it was a couple weeks ago at this point.
It was, yeah.
But
or at least last week. The way time moves, who knows?
Yes, who knows? But yeah, these figures I saw first before these ones that actually showed up on retail shelves. And I do want to plus in friend of the channel, PTB, Power Turtle Busters. Well, that's not the one. He said he found the Batman Who Laughs and other superpower stuff at his store. I believe he's the Detroit area, if I remember correctly, or around there. So not only is it hitting West Coast, it's hitting Midwest. Just got to hit that East Coast, baby.
I think it is.
Is it East Coast as well?
Yeah, in Toy Shiz's comments after he posted the Flash and Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
It's found in New Jersey as well.
Oh, Jersey. Dirty Jers? Okay. There you go, people. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
You know, and that's so annoying because I just got all those figures and I felt like, okay, I can chill.
Nope. It's like being a parent. Can't sleep. Can't have a nap.
It never ends.
It never ends.
All right. Speaking of it never ending, we've got two figures that, you know, I think we all talked about in the Toy Anxiety group chat. Are these real? I don't know. But looking at this Reverse Flash or Zoom or what's the name? What's the official canon name?
So there's like Professor Zoom and there's also Reverse Flash. I mean, they both work. Yeah.
Okay. Is it like Shazam and Captain Marvel or?
No, this is just a douchebag with a yellow suit and speed powers.
Love that Toy Anxiety is in the chat again Tuesday nights 9:30, and now they just do straight toy videos on the channel, and they split off the other stuff to other channels. And if you've seen Craig's classified video, if you haven't seen it, give it a watch.
So good
stuff. Really great.
What I loved, I think I wrote the comment in the thing. I was like, what I loved is it matched the title of the channel so well because I was feeling anxious as we went through his story. But anyway, yes. So we've got Reverse Flash and a more modern Wonder Woman. Was this the new 52 Wonder Woman? Or
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. So and I was like, are these real? These fake? But this Flash looks exactly the same, or it uses the same sculpt. Maybe it's slightly gave him the grimacing face as the Flash that's hitting retailers right now. So I feel like even though it's Mcfarlane, they haven't even announced the Flash and the Batman Who Laughs are officially. So who the hell knows? But these will also be joining the line very soon. Gentlemen, thoughts on these two figures?
Go for it, John.
John, go first. Yeah.
You know, it's again expected, especially with Reverse Flash. It's expected. His face looks weird, and I assume that's just because this is like a leaked, stolen photo. It might not even be real, but that looks a little bootleggy. That looks a little
the grimace.
Yeah, he looks like he got a Grayskull ring.
Yeah.
That face looks, the Wonder Woman looks really good. I personally, but
yeah, the Wonder Woman does look great.
Okay, all right.
My only gripe with her,
okay,
is having red joints in the knees, like where it continues up from the boot.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like why couldn't they just paint the joint, the flesh color?
Yeah,
you know, the disc rather than that. That's my only complaint with her. But I think it's a good looking figure. You know, we're in a great time for superpowers.
My question, real quick, before we go to Ryan's thoughts, maybe this is an early like factory leak or something. Maybe that's something they can fix with the knees. Maybe.
Hopefully.
I mean, all of us toy tubers are doing McFarlane's work for him with talking about this toy line. So
yeah, he'll be on in 7 weeks. Guess what's coming?
Yeah, coming soon to stores.
Dole, your thoughts?
Well, there's again not much I can really add on except I do like the grimacing face looks very vintage, whether it means to or not, right? Like so I'm totally on board with it, and I think that's the repaint I want to see out of Superpowers, and I'm really hoping that Bizarro is not going to be too far behind.
Yes.
As well, right?
Bizarro. I hope it's
Bizarro,
like
Cyborg, Superman, Eradicator. Give them to me. Give me all those Supermen. Give me Superman from like the one from Russia, Red Sun. Give me him. Give me all of them.
Absolutely.
Right? Like just or even first appearance Superman with the more triangular shield.
Somebody did a custom of that with the McFarlane one, and it looks so. Maybe it was a Fleischer one, but same difference. Like it looks so good with like the black shield and the squinty eyes. I was like, oh, that looks so good.
And now that you said that too, like give me Kingdom Come Superman. Just do it. Give me all the repaints, man. And I think this is another prime example of that. Wonder Woman, it's a little harder to do a lot of repaints. Like you could. Like this is definitely Rebirth, and I think all you have to do is add on the skirt, and you could just do some slight paint modding, and you've got New 52. Or again, you could do some slight paint modding on this one as well, just by looking at the boots, and they could do Gal Gadot if they wanted to, as well, right? I think there's a lot of stuff they could shift around with her, and if these are real, these give me hope that more women are on the way.
Please.
Right? Black Canary, Starfire, Lois Lane, give it to me.
Catwoman.
Catwoman. I actually, you know what? I hope McFarlane, because he won't announce it, but I'm hoping that all of a sudden we see a picture of someone finding a new figure in the store, and it's a mail away Lois Lane.
I was going to say Bruce Wayne.
Or just mail-aways. Give me mail-aways of the civilians.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Give me a mail-away Alfred. Give me, Zatanna. Yes. All of it.
Hawk Girl. Yes.
Hawk Girl. She needs to have the squeezy leg feature, though. It's not going to happen. Yeah, you know what? Forget it.
You're just going to have to do it with the imagination.
I am. I'm going to have to use the old imagination. Dust that thing off. Put the phone down.
Supergirl, like it's just like McFarlane. I know you think the girl toys don't sell, but come on, there's just so many. Even for the Superpowers line, there's only one lady in the line.
Yes.
And we need more, and you need to just let go of whatever predisposition you have.
Yeah,
about
whatever it is, get out of here.
Get out. Figure Attack became a YouTube member, not just a YouTuber, a GDL family member, which means
I got family.
Figure Attack, you've got family with the GDL family. Welcome. And we also got a super chat in here as well, a $5 super chat. Hedgehog action. I love SP, but I'm most excited for the Lost Wave stuff. Catwoman, Swamp Thing, Dark Side playset. I'm good with the next 300 flashes.
Yeah.
That's true. So, like, we've getting extra figures, which is great. We haven't gotten anything beyond the 2 vehicles, which a lot of people have mentioned, because in the video I talked about how the Batwing was $19.97. But apparently in stores, it has fluctuated where some places are charging $29.97 and some places are charging $24.97. I went and looked at my receipt and saw it said $29.97. I was like, oh crap, I thought this was $20. So I went back and I showed them the price online and they adjusted it to $19.97. So do that if it's showing $29.97. But it's weird how the Batwing is fluctuating in price at retail. That's kind of funky. I don't know why.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I hope for more vehicles. Those are great.
The vehicles they're so good. They're so good.
Yes.
That Batwing, when I did the video, I didn't even realize the canopy opened up when you press the bat thing until I was just like trying to set up.
McFarlane made a big deal about that on his Instagram.
Yeah,
I must have missed that part because I was just like, the Superman one was easy. I could see it instinctually, but the Batman one I didn't notice until I was like, wait a second, that works too. Even though I've heard a lot of people say it breaks, which makes sense because it's just the orange bubble that connects, and that's not a very strong point.
Do you know what we need to get for the Supermobile?
What?
We need to get bags of groceries that are in scale with superpowers to put in the wing trunks. So it's like he went to go get groceries to go restock the Fortress of Solitude.
Isn't there a company that makes like miniature grocery items?
Yeah,
like Campbell's soup cans and
that's it. We've got to get them.
Yep.
Nut net. You can make your own nut nets for sure. If you don't know, in that video I linked to Toy Otter's page. That was an original action feature of that Supermobile, the nut net. I have the Justice Jogger. It's awful. Don't get it. It's mine's not complete. I don't have the little thing that goes over his head, but I got it for a song from a friend, James. Let's see. Oh, but I will say I was a little disappointed that those little containers were small. They were like really small. They didn't really fit anything. So groceries is the only thing that'll work there, right?
Actually, something just because it made me the groceries made me think of family life. I know we are big family members here, but do you know which figure we really need?
What do you really need?
We need Big Barda to go with our Mr. Miracle.
Yes. Agreed.
That's the figure we need. Like, we need Catwoman, yes. We need Lois Lane. Yes. We need Power Girl, Huntress, Batgirl. Make it Oracle. Make everybody. Yeah. But we need Big Barda to help complete those new gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering like everything was sort of built around the Kirby new gods, like it should be most important just to finish it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Barda. Who else? I'm trying to think now. Classics did it. Classics did everybody, but
there's the skier. Who's the guy on skis?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Oh, there's a dude on
and the brick something new actual Barda, not some new Barda. Yeah, because even the classics one didn't really look like Big Barda. It was kind of using the female buck. It was a little bit undersized, like
she's got to be She-Hulky a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
got to be big. Yep. They should make Granny Goodness too. Yeah. Oh, now it's all coming together in my head. I can see my collection, and I can see Jay's in the background with the Granny Goodness there. It would look really good.
So I was like, not Granny Goodness, Tor. It's Granny.
Oh no, I missed that. Oh man, there's Granny Goodness. Hey, oh no. Yeah. I was really hoping when they were going to do a live action version of that, I was hoping they were going to get Roseanne Barr to play Granny Goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. All right, gentlemen, any other thoughts here on superpowers before we move on to other things?
I'm just excited. I'm excited at the pace that these things are coming out at, where they're just showing up now. It's just there. It is.
Yep. It's like we're living in the Kinder Surprise era of superpowers.
Right.
Like we don't know when they're coming. We don't know who's coming. We wake up one day and it's something new. We have a whole new stress, but a whole new excitement at the same time.
Indeed. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, Dr. Midnight. A proper parademon, right? Like a actually, like the original
proper
style
Brainiac.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I want a Solomon Grundy. He's one of my favorites.
See, we could just keep listing. Let's just spend the night listing DC characters.
But you know what they should? You know what they should do, right? Finish the new gods, like we said. But then, like everybody that like has their main antagonist, like they should have that counterpart. Like because we've gotten 2 Green Lanterns, we should get a Sinestro.
Yeah.
Because we got Wonder Woman, we should get Cheetah. Like, and keep on going. Like we need the protagonist and the antagonist. We need
that
dynamic.
Me all the lanterns. Give me every color. Give me do a whole wave of the skills. Oh, actually, before we move on from superpowers, I want to bring up one thing. So the back of the packaging now doesn't just include wave 2, it includes wave 1. So now when we start collecting Superman, the new Superman's coming out from here on going to have a 6-back as opposed to a 3-back, right? Or a 5-back, right? So is it going to be like old school Kenner, and that like what they used to do with superpowers in Star Wars, where they just keep the characters on and then just keep adding them as they go. And then now we collect them like, oh, this is a first run Superman. I can tell because it's got a 3-back on it.
Yeah. I think you're the way you've said it is absolutely the way they'll go. And I kind of dig it, because it is a very Kenner thing to do. Just Star Wars superpowers, like, and they would say, I will say the one thing is like, they added like a little new on the old superpowers cards if it was a new figure added or whatever. But still, I like that they're just kind of every time they add one, they put it on there. I don't know if we'll ever get Superman figures, maybe re-releases of the same figure that'll have the different numbered card back or whatever, but I'd be cool.
Happen. It could be like, let's say this line continues on way longer than we ever expect.
Yes.
And it's now year 3, and they're still getting new collectors.
Yeah.
So do they bring back Superman? Do they bring back that dark side? Do they bring back John Stewart? The characters that maybe people that hopped on late are now looking for.
Yeah. No, it's true. I think you're exactly right, Ryan. I think what could make that happen is if the line goes long enough to where the original runs of Superman, Batman, Darkseid, John Stewart are exhausted, but there's still demand. They just re-release the same thing again. You're 100% right. You're 100% right.
And also one more thing before we move on as well, and this goes back to your video. This Hush Batman is absolutely the biggest disappointment in the line. And I figured out what it is because I was looking at him. I have him standing there with all my Kenner Batman, with all the different costumes and stuff. And I was like, it's the ears.
Yeah.
It's these weird, you know what it is? He looks like year 1 first appearance Batman ears. So maybe that gives me hope we might get a first appearance Batman figure. They could just reuse that head that they've added on the gloves.
That's a good point. Yeah, because it was funny as I was like looking at the footage of, I feel like the John Stewart uses the same buck as the Batman, but the Batman, his chest looks way out of proportion, but on the John Stewart, he looks fantastic.
Yeah, Batman looks like Liefeld drew him in a Captain America book. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
But at the very least, we know that's not the last Batman that Mcfarlane will make. So,
oh yeah, that's a given.
Oh yeah, he loves Batman. I thought I loved Batman. Oh no. Clearly, I do not.
Oh my God! All right. Dole, you said you had some time to stop by, so if you have to leave, you can leave. If you want,
I'm going to let you guys continue on and do your show. I just wanted to come in and do our thing that we do, which is our superpowers update, which seems like it's going to be every 2 to 3 weeks now at this point. So I'll see everybody again on Geek Dad Life in a couple weeks. See you on Toy Anxiety on Tuesday.
Yes.
Set your alerts for Gotham City tonight because we're probably going to do a quick lunch break update on Gotham City tonight on Wednesday.
Okay.
Because we're going to probably be live from Emerald City Comic Con on Saturday.
Oh.
Okay. So, and it's going to be Lexi and I together in the same place, same time. So it's very, very exciting. So we're going to be doing that. So if you haven't subscribed or at least even checked out our show, please do. Check out Toy Anxiety. If you haven't checked out Toy Anxiety, please do. If you haven't become a member of this channel yet, please do. And if you haven't,
family.
if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. There it is. I think that's it.
That was great. That was great.
That was awesome.
But yeah, Gotham City tonight, new channel. Though I think you're on like episode 4 or something like that.
We just did 4.
Already doing like live streams on conventions and stuff like that. check it out. I put a link in the description below. And again, Toy Anxiety. Most people that watch this also watch Toy Anxiety. But if you haven't given them a shot yet, like you gotta like it's you know
They're family.
It's a family.
My like appointment television experiences.
If this is Geek Dad life, we're like Geek Brat life over at Toy Society. That's kind
I wouldn't say that, but you guys are great. You're all the quattro, the four of you do a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, I'll let you guys carry on. Have a great rest of the night. Looking forward to Stump That John.
Indeed. All right.
I'm looking forward to redemption.
Yeah.
That's true. We'll see.
Sweet. Okay. Good night, guys.
All right. See ya.
Have a good night, buddy. Okay, John. Real quick, we'll talk about it again. We're at 282 likes. Dole set the goal for 375.
We can do it.
300 yet? I'm worried.
I mean, we need to see this. Number one, we've all seen the photos.
We've seen photos.
We've never seen a video unboxing review. This is the internet's first. Come on, people.
And the thumbnail. Like sometimes I'll do like the O face. I don't think I'll be able to do that with
no.
So I'll be like,
or just blurred, like doing the O face with a blur. This is. We all have morbid curiosity, and this is it right here. This is
yeah. Have you ever? I bought it because I was curious. I've seen the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So
just hit the like. This is not going to cost you anything.
Yeah,
it's just a click. It's just the easiest click going right now.
Just play with it for 375 likes. I'm just a little curious. Okay, I just want to know.
We need to see this.
So we're at 300 likes now, 75 more likes, and I will do a video review of this Shapeshifters Punisher. And yeah, I just I'm just a little curious. Ducci's here. I'm late to the party. Please tell everyone. Well, you're in. You missed Dole. And we're talking about superpowers. Yeah, there you go. Jay is Punisher.
We're all curious what caliber Punisher is.
Anyways, yeah. So 316 likes. Oh wow. Okay, y'all are putting it in now. Let's. I will be doing, if we hit 375, a review of this. People are asking what I paid for it. I will share the entire story, including the other things that I picked up at Crow Mag Toys in Raleigh, North Carolina. On our after show, GDL After Dark, which I've titled "To Buy Complete or Incomplete." That is the question, and I'll explain more once we get into the episode. But if you haven't been a patron, if you aren't a patron, you can become a patron. I put a link down in the description below. For $5, you get access to Geek Pod Life, so all of the live streams in podcast form. You get an exclusive feed for that. You also get access to our after show, which after this show is going to be To Buy Complete or Incomplete, where I also give the full details of the Punisher story. And you also get your name in the credits of the regular GDL episodes, and you get entered in a raffle, and you get access to our Discord, which, John, today, you actually became a patron to access the Discord because you kept thinking, you're like, you don't belong here.
You belong here. And it's funny because, I signed up. When you sent me the link, right? You just essentially copied and pasted the link when it went live for me to sign up. Well, I followed that exact link, but because I went through Patreon, it like erased my spammer status.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like I didn't have to reopen an account, or like I didn't have to cancel the previous account. Yeah. I just hit the link. It brought me right to Discord. It opened the app and let me start posting. And then when I asked, am I still showing up as a spammer? And they said nope. And perfect. Finally, awesome.
Excited to have you here. I'm sorry you had to become a patron to do it, but
it's okay.
For everybody else, for $5, you get access to Discord as well. And John's on there now. John's there, everybody. So definitely check that out. Family. I just saw Black Phoenix commented family 100 times. And people that are Googling the band Punisher finally go, is this what it's coming from Dust to Dawn?
Yes.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. I remember that Tom Savini with his little trickery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, we're at 331 likes. So in 44 likes, right? I'm not
something like that.
I was a history major, not a math major. Okay. John, tomorrow is the last day for the Hiss Tank to be backed. Well, it's already backed. So, but it's your last day to back the Hiss Tank.
Mm-hmm.
And it crossed over 20,000 backers, now at 2144 with 1 day and 2 hours left. Now, we have talked a lot about, should they be adding another tier, or should they throw in some more stuff to get some more to juice up the sales towards the end here, because it's been a little bit slower since it like shot up to its goal or funding goal, plus all of the tiers. But Lenny and Emily, who are fantastic, toy brand runners, have said no. That is it. That's what you're getting, and that's it. And they've stuck to it. We're at 21, 24. Yeah, tomorrow or Tuesday, your credit card does cry. I'm sorry. Time for some packing Haslabs. Throwback, I'm a Patreon, but I can't seem to join the YouTube family. Is that something I have to do? Not on my I don't know. I've never tried to join it on the phone, but I know when you're on, I don't know, the computer, it's just a little join button on the video. It is separate from Patreon. This is YouTube's attempt to have a Patreon, but I don't think it's as good as Patreon. So they kept bugging me about it. I was like, I'll do it, but it's gonna be 99 cents, so I don't think you're gonna get much out of it, YouTube, but have fun. But as long as you all get something out of it, that's all I care about. But anyway, there should be a little join button there. So anyway, this is where it stands. Friend of the channel, Brian Brink, who has done these amazing graphs. A lot of you have asked, like, what's his podcast? What's his channel? I put a link down in the description below. I think it's Realm of the Collectors. There's a link there you can check out for Brian. And just give it a subscribe just as a thank you, because he's done so many charts for us at almost a year, because he kind of first started doing them with the three big Haslabs a year ago or so, right? Or almost a year ago. So big thanks for Brian for doing those. So let's check in on how we're doing with 1 day left. And I know this is really, really small, so let me kind of zoom in here on the important stuff, which we are at. Let me go down a little bit. So some of these ended at 45 or 46 days. This one will end at 47 days. So it doesn't quite even up, because a lot of these ended at 46 days. I think it's because, was it July had 31 days? That's probably why.
Probably.
But there's still 1 day left, and this royal blue color is the Hiss Tank, which is at 2155. Now, this whole time, it has been above any other Haslab. But as you can see, it's picked up a little bit, but it doesn't have the last day jump that all these other ones have, because it has like an extra day than most Haslabs have had. So my question to you, John, is we've speculated, is this going to be the record breaker? Galactus has the most with 3152. But without any type of like last minute incentive, is it just, it's not in everybody's minds that, hey, this is the last day of the Haslab, there's nothing to fight for. Is this a mistake to not even just throw in something that's not even that big a deal to get the last minute big jump? Or do you think, no, there's still a day left, there will still be that last big jump, and it'll probably end up being the biggest ever? John, what are your thoughts?
I don't think they need to add any more for the sake of any more advertising or anything like that. This thing has been showing up on my Instagram like every 5 passes as I'm scrolling. It's like, there's the Hiss Tank. there's a Hiss Tank. So it's out there. I'm surprised that this hasn't had any major jump, like a real vertical, like a really good jump.
Yeah.
At this close in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if this is really going to break, say, like 26,000.
Okay. You think 26,000?
Yeah, because we had a like maybe 1,500 something like that jump in 2 days.
Yep.
The past 2 days. So 1 day left. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get that high. And initially, I thought that this was going to be like a 38,000 overall finish. But yeah, I don't know. Part of me says if we hadn't seen the Eternia playset, because a lot of us have said, what are we going to do now? We already know what's coming. We don't know a price of anything. We don't know when it's going to be announced.
Yeah.
And what else is coming down the Haslab pipeline?
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be smart, save our money because there's the unknown.
Yep.
You know, I assume a lot of people are buying single version, you know, just singles. They're not like doing army building these as much as they would have liked on the last day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to say maybe 26,000 will be a finishing, give or take.
Okay. Yeah, this is a tough to say because these big spikes all happen in the last day, and we're not at it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already nearly over. It's already almost in the top 3 of all time, which the Proton pack was at. Did it go to 20? Wow, 21.55. Then we have the Razor Crest, which ended at, where's that one? Anyways, I can't see. Where'd it go? There you go. 28.123. And then, of course, Galactus, the biggest backers of all time, at 31.502. Somebody did ask, is this backers of just the actual individual people or sold orders? It's sold orders.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why there's usually this big uptick the last day is because, you know, the big bad toy stores and the whatnot probably get their orders in the last day.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know, another thing is that I was thinking about, you know, Galactus, that's a staple for the Marvel collectors.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they've really been making Marvel Legends essentially since 2002.
Yep.
And the classified stuff has really been around for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if you know they presented this Haslab Hiss Tank in a couple of years from now, or if classified has just been around longer, you know, and this was like a big project for them.
Yeah.
And there's more collectors, because there's been people in our chat that have said, you know, can I still get into classified? Is it still like an affordable thing to jump in right now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the collector numbers just aren't as high as they are for Legends. True. Or, you know, Star Wars is kind of wishy-washy in the current market, so that's hard to compare to.
Yeah,
but I think Legends being around for 20 years, they got 20 years of figures, and you know, Galactus in the Legends series has had one, you know, the Build-A-Figure from the Toy Biz days, whereas this is the new one is going to stomp that one right out.
Yeah, that's fair. I think this is true too. The Galactus hit major success because the final stretch goals that were thrown out hour by hour, it seemed right. Like there was kind of like they threw in really good stretch goals there too. But again, yeah, Galactus is also is a very important character in the lore. Pretty sure there are a lot more backers that are not interested in the Eternia set. That's fair. Eternia is a different beast, right? Because even though the tank is big, I've seen it. I saw it at Comic-Con. I shot video. If you can see that video, it's a big boy. But the Eternia is gigantic in comparison.
Yeah, but we all buy things with no forethought of where we're going to put it. It's just I have to have it before I miss it.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan Doe, I know people who buy full collections once a year. It's clearly affordable. So yeah, I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat a vote, so you can vote right now. Let me see where the vote is at. 81 votes. There's 473 people watching right now. If you want to get your vote in, that means there's still a lot of, I think, wiggle room on where this vote ends up. But I asked, does the Hiss Tank break Galactus's record of 31,502 backers? Currently, with 86 votes in, it's 72% or 73% say no. That's shocking. I thought it would have been 50-50 and maybe lean towards yes, because it's within reason that it could hit it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It could. Because, I mean, we don't even know if, retailer numbers are there. Big Bad, Entertainment Earth, the international vendors who are going to pick these up for overseas buyers.
Mm-hmm. But I've seen some people say they're concerned the resale value is actually lower, because now they're like, well, if I was buying it to flip those extra figures, if everybody buys one, will those extra figures not be as worth it? Like.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I thought about, and you made that case to me. Like buy one and I can flip the figures.
Yeah,
and have the tank, and sort of be out of it for nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm not backing it. I made that decision. And I'm still collecting classified. I'm not like out of classified.
Yeah.
But I have no interest in spending the money on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ryan Dole, full transparency, I voted yes and love Legends. I think yes too. I feel like yes should be higher here because it's within reach. It's within reach. But I do think it's tough without any like little, and it's not so much that it needs to have this thing to be successful, but I think the tiers, when used properly, help drum up interest, right? It just, and since they hit so early, there just isn't that, but again, they're very clearly okay with Stan and Pat, which is fine. But if we end up tomorrow, it doesn't beat Galactus. I do think if you're doing like a post, like what could we have done? I think maybe it didn't have to be anything crazy. You could have just done a little guidebook on how it was built or something. I think there's something you could do just to drum up more interest. Like, oh yeah, that's right. The Hiss Tank ends today.
Right.
Oh, let's try and get, like I think it's just that kind of thing.
Or what if they just held back like that Cobra Commander, the Mickey Mouse Cobra? If they just held him back and put him up, 2 days ago and said, 22,000 unblock. And if they're at 18,000, they're that close. Will that many people buy a second one or just get the people on the fence over the edge?
Yeah.
I think it would have been a good idea to hold one of them back and put it up a little higher.
So I give them credit for not doing that, but I just, again, they're clearly running the line well. It's very successful. So, this is just armchair quarterbacking here. So feel free to ignore. But, I just think it's something, get a little bit, I've already backed it. So what do I got to worry about? Mad Hatter reviews Galactus is a major character, but Hiss Tank is more of an army. And exactly, that's where I'm surprised the Galactus did so well, because it's like a singular character versus Sentinels. We knew people are buying tons of those things. And I think Hiss Tank follows suit with that a little bit. Even if the numbers, if they're not interchangeable, does make it a little more complicated when you think about that. But, I do think that has to be taken into account. Also, Mad Hatter, speaking of classifieds, his Crocmaster review. Did you watch that today?
I haven't watched it yet. No, I saw the preview for it with what's his Leatherhead.
Yes. Oh my God. The intro to it is hilarious. Definitely check it out. Really funny. I watched it as I was trying to get the show ready today. But it was really funny. Also, give him a subscribe. I think he's getting there. He's getting close. He's getting close to that 10K. Gotta get Mad Hatter to 10K. Okay. There was one other chart. Let's just do one other chart here before we close out the thoughts on the Haslab. Where did you go? Brian did this one, so I did want to just showcase it. So this one breaks down the last day versus the first or whatever to overall last day and fun goal. So looking at all of them, the biggest last day backers was Sky Striker, had over almost 9,000. So let's say if it matches with the Sky Striker, which is the most last day backers ever.
Yep.
And we'll round it up to 9,000. It's at 20. Was it 21,244 plus 9,000? If it matches the most last day backers ever, it doesn't beat it. It's at 30,244. 30,244.
It's still a good number.
It is, but it doesn't beat it. I actually seeing it like this, I'm like, well, maybe it doesn't. But I think it's hold on. It's got to have an official.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance. But currently I have 143 votes in on the poll, and I'm going to end the poll. And 31% of you said yes, it'll break Galactus's record of 31,502, and 68% of you said no. So there you go.
I'm going to be real surprised if it breaks it. I'm going to be surprised if it gets to 30,000. I'm still thinking 26-ish.
Okay. So you say 26? I think.
Yep.
I'm going to say that Sky Striker number. I'm going to say it hits 30,000. It'll be the second Haslab that breaks the 30,000 plane. So that's my guess. But we'll see. Tomorrow we'll know. I wish it was close. I wish Toy Anxiety would do maybe they still will. I have to ask Craig. I wonder if they'll do whatever the last day thing.
Do a party night countdown.
Yeah, but it's like it's not something that's already back. There's no drama really.
There's no Rancor drama.
Yeah, Rancor was special, and then the Reva's lightsaber was no drama as well. There was a chance that would have done a live stream in the middle of the week with Marvel doing their stream. Ryan Ting and Dan Yoon and company, everybody that runs the Marvel Legends stuff. Most of it, I think they showed at Comic-Con. But if I thought maybe they would do the Haslab, but nothing Haslab in that one. Was that a little bit disappointing, John?
Yeah. I thought tonight we would be talking about Ghost Rider Haslab, and seeing if any of our predictions came true, and if Nick Cage would be getting a figure.
I will say there was an element of maybe they're just going to hold off until the Hiss Tank is over, so that way there isn't like two going on at the same time. Maybe they heard that feedback from collectors saying that was just too much at once. But stuff looked great. Ryan Dole was in. He was like, yeah, if they I'll be in, and he like messaged me after. I was like, no Haslab, no stream. There's too much stuff going on. I can't. Yeah, it's like I can actually use that time. It's fine. I gotta try and get this superpowers video done. Rockin' Haslab countdown with Dick Clark. But yeah, so the Marvel Legends stuff was pretty cool. But again, I think it was just like, show us the Haslab.
They heard one guy.
Yes. It's like it's been a while since I played live in front of people at every show, every goddamn show. Play Freebird. Always one. But if you're ever that guy, don't
be that guy.
Don't be that guy or gal. Just don't do it. We are really close to our like. We're at 368 likes.
What? All right, folks, hit that like button.
369.
We got to see what this Punisher's packing.
He's packing heat. And if we hit 375, I will just should I just do it as a straight review? I don't know. Maybe I just have to see what it's like once I do this thing. I don't know. I gotta think about how to approach this.
Yeah.
There it is, 375. We just hit it. We hit the like goal. So I will do a video review of the Shapeshifters Punisher that transforms into a power pistol. Oh, it's a power pistol, all right.
Good. Because otherwise, I was just going to come to your house and watch you open it, regardless. Because I'm too curious.
Hey, is it okay if I watch? Review with Colleen.
You might have to light some candles.
Play some Careless Whisper. Oh yeah, we're not quite at GDL OnlyFans level yet. We don't know what the price of the Eternia playset is yet. We're not there yet. This is taking a turn. Oh, Nick Tillinger, I need the doubt. Yeah, I definitely, I think I need to have 70s music, just a little bit of
Barry White,
Stratocaster with some wah-wah going on. Man. So we're gonna do it. I like the idea of like just it being a normal review, but I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Now that I know it's official, we're gonna do a video review of this. I gotta think about it. I gotta like marinate in the ideas for a second. After dark review. If you have fun ideas, feel free to send them in geekdadlife@gmail.com. Okay. I guess that's mostly it. I think there was a Transformers stream as well, but I'm so out of Transformers, I don't know. Follow other channels that do a great job following Transformers.
Toy Connections. Check out Toy Connections for your Transformers.
Actually, I think I'm gonna be on Toy Connections this coming Sunday, right, Ken? I'm pretty sure this coming Sunday, Toy Connections. There's a link in the Friends of GDL in the channel page. You can there's Toy Connections there. Click on it, subscribe. I will be there this Sunday with Mega J Retro, and somebody else that I'm blanking. I'm sorry, Ken. I'm doing a really bad job pimping this thing, but I will be there on Sunday. I don't think I've told Colleen this yet, but Colleen, I'll be there Sunday, 11:30 a.m. So we have to push back our errands a little bit later in the day. And by errands, it's going to grocery stores and getting our groceries for the week. That is the true Geek Dad life. That is the real Geek Dad life. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Mega J Retro will be there. It'll be fun. Check it out. Toy Connections. I think we're talking about Holy Grails, action figure Holy Grails. And then, John, you were on it like a week ago?
Last Sunday.
Yeah, last Sunday. So again, while you wait, check out that one. Or check it out, all of it. Toy Connections. Ken's great. Ken's good people. Part of the GDL family.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
I got family.
There it is. But it's true errands. It's not reviewing the Shapeshifters Punisher. It's real errands. Indeed, Toy Connections rules. So does Mega J. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Two Canucks. Of course, the Canucks going to support the other Canadians. Obviously. But anyway. Okay. 11:30 a.m. next Sunday before Toy Geeks. Okay. And I think it's it. Is it Stump John time? I think it's Stump John.
Yep.
Oh, but I'll talk about more about the Punisher and the other stuff that I bought, including this that you see right here. To buy complete or incomplete will be the GDL After Dark. If you haven't been a patron yet, there's a link down in the description below. It's $5. Coming out with this after this. I think some people get a little miffed that we do it after show, but again, it's more loose. It's more just like we turn the thing on and we just shoot the breeze. It's like if you wanted to ever hang out with John and I, that's kind of what it's like.
Yep.
It's a fun hangout. It's a way to say thank you to all the patrons. We have, I think we're close to 200 patrons, which is incredible. And I would not be able to spend stupid money on a stupid pervy action figure without said contributions from our patrons. So I have no problem doing as much as I can to give as much thanks to the patrons as well as to the GDL family, as well as anybody just watching. Even if you don't have the extra money to contribute, don't ever feel bad. It's perfectly fine. I understand if you're like, Jay, I need that $5 or that $1 to put towards a toy. I support that every single time. But if you got the extras and you want to help, I really appreciate it. Okay, John, last week was, I feel like it's been a bit of a disaster for you and Stump John lately. Like, we took a little bit of a break because we had Comic-Con and all this kind of stuff. And now I'm wondering if we were like, Sports Center or something, and we'd be like doing that commentating that sports people do. They'd be like, was he is it too much rest? Is he out of Stump John shape? He's not performing the way we're used to seeing him perform.
You didn't send me down to the minors to get warmed up. I'm going to hurt myself because I'm trying so hard.
Yeah. Oh my God, highly articulated. Shapeshifter unboxing brought to you by KY Jelly. Yeah, there's any like adult companies that want to sponsor that video, hit me up @gmail.com. That would be really funny. That'd be really funny. Don't pick on John. It's just a little slump.
I'm picking on myself.
What's that?
I said I'm picking on myself here. Are you kidding me? I've been terrible here.
Is it ring rust? Oh man. I cleaned out under our bed today and found a bunch of random toy parts. I did not throw them out because I thought about how everyone here loves toy parts plus Stump that. John, what parts were they? Like, are these things that I need? Anyway. Is
this an after dark conversation?
Maybe. I was like, what toys are under the bed, Colin? Oh my Lord. Yeah, stop now. Ryan Dole, true John fans stick with him during the bad times. Maybe John got off the juice, unlike that pot. Oh, come on, BTG. Oh, my heart.
It was ringworm medicine, I tell you.
Yeah, I was like, ringworm, really? Just do the Andy Pettit thing and just say, I was trying to get back quicker. It was a mistake, blah, blah, blah.
You just got to own it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody's buying your stupid story. It's Dan Toy Galaxy. Is this a case of the yips? Is this a Chuck Knobloch? Was it Steve Sachs? Like, you got back a case of the yips here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can't make a single throw from second to first. But listen, there's people that have faith in you, Stu. There's faith. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Where's the music? The problem is the family thing's on a different page. Okay, here we go. It's that time again. It's time to test John and his knowledge of all things toy accessories. Yes, he claims to be an expert in all things toys, and it's been a bit of a bad streak lately. So let's see if he can redeem himself on this edition of Stump John. Everybody all around the world, it's all set together. It's time to do what? It's time to Stump that show.
Play Freebird.
Every show. Freebird. You think it's funny, but it's not. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care that much. Stump that John. Time for Stump Stew. Yum. Actually, Stump Stew. We're getting close to winter now. Like, we're almost in the Halloween season. I feel like August is like official pre-Halloween season.
Yep.
It's like
we've had a couple cool days.
Yes.
Although it's probably going to be short-lived.
Sure, that's fine. In this climate change hellscape that we're walking into, we just gotta savor a little joy we have. But anyways, okay, John. I have 2 submissions here that will equal 6 accessories.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't think I'm lobbing you any softballs, but they're more vintage, so I feel like they may be more in your wheelhouse.
Okay.
But I need to do that on purpose. Like, that's just what we have today.
Did you know
I think, what's that?
I always like to ask, do you know any?
I don't think I knew any of them. Maybe if I like took some time, I could have gotten some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh, there's Toy Connections here. He usually he'll show up in the after dark because it's like right at his prime family dinner time. So a lot of people catch this show after the fact. But always happy to either see you live or talk to you from the past when you do catch up to it. Okay. John, let me pull this up here. Enough talking. Let's share the screen. The first image will have the 3 accessories in one picture.
Okay.
It's 3 accessories. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is kind of made a little bit small. And these were submitted by, let me pull it up. I can't remember now. Do you already have some guesses? If you do. No guesses?
What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
Man. Okay, so that looks like an orange hose, right? Looks like an orange hose.
Kinda. These are kind of grainy pictures. I'll give you that. They're not the clearest images.
It looks like an orange hose. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say the only thing I can remember with an orange hose like that is the vintage Droid Factory.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even tell what that other thing is. That I can't tell if that's a propeller. That is not the handgun, but the other thing. Could be a vehicle part. Could be an accessory.
Mm-hmm.
And the little handgun. I don't know what that is either.
Are these pictures from the Titanic wreckage? I don't believe.
I know these. Were these under the bed? Man.
The red thing is hard because it literally looks like a really old picture. These are tough.
Yeah. Okay.
A gray pixelated blur is from what? Pictures taken with the potato. Jason, or sorry, Mike. Mike sent these in.
I don't know what any of these are. My best guess on that hose is from the vintage Droid Factory.
It is not.
Okay.
It is the orange whip from Brave Star Deputy Fuzz.
It's like you can't even see details on it. That's what's making it hard.
Yeah. I couldn't really see that. Okay. What else?
Okay. Is that silver thing?
Mm-hmm.
Is that from Cops?
Ooh, you're close. You're close. It is a police-ish toy line. That's my hint. I'll give you. It's a police toy line.
Is it Police Academy?
No, it's the other one.
It's the other one.
There's the other.
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Okay,
it is RoboCop.
Yeah, that I won't know like any of the characters' names
it's
other
Ace
than
Jackson from Kenner RoboCop. A green baton.
That's green,
I guess.
Okay.
There's 3. We have Andrew who sends in the Stump John a lot. Those are a little bit clearer. This last one is the one that I thought you would get.
I can't tell if it's like a snub nose or if the picture's distorted. Like
it's a gun. It's a small handgun.
Mm-hmm.
And people have got it right in the chat. A few of you have gotten it right in the chat.
It's not from Rambo, is it?
It is from Rambo.
Okay. Who has a handgun?
Small gun. And hold on, Michael. Hold on. You've definitely.
I got family.
You've got family. Welcome to GDL family, Michael.
Does it go to General Warhawk?
It is not General Walker. It's Hyde, I guess. Hyde. Hyde.
Oh, the guy with the dome head.
Yeah.
Like one of the grails of the collection. I wouldn't. No.
Well, I'll give you the Rambo. I'll give you 1 out of 3 on this one. Okay.
Okay.
These are grainy. I'm giving you 1 out of 3. Let's go to the next set here. Any guesses?
Battle Beasts.
You are correct. Battle Beasts. Fancy a guess for who it is?
No, that could be out of 100.
Yeah. According to Andrew, this is putrid skunk weapon battle beast, but it is a battle beast weapon, so I'm giving it to you.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right, and then okay, we'll go next. There we go.
Is that a Iron Man armor from Toy Biz?
It's armor, but it's not Iron Man.
Is it Toy Biz?
No, it's not Toy Biz.
It's not Toy Biz.
I have one around here. It's not Toy Biz. But I feel like if you really pay attention to this armor, you could probably just deduce what this line is from. A lot of people are getting in the chat, I will say. Like a lot of people are getting this one.
Captain Planet?
Ding, 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 ding. Captain Planet. It is Captain Planet pollution armor.
Man.
Hey, listen, you're actually ahead right now.
Okay.
You've got 3 out of 5.
With at least the toy line anyway.
Yeah, but this is I'm trying to like rehab you. I'm trying to get you back. I'm trying to get you back over 200. Okay.
All right. I'm feeling good.
All right, last one. I feel like you should get this one. I feel like you know this line well. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
When I love that Mr. Crispix is here. I don't know if I saw you chatting yet. I'll talk about it more in the after show. But look at this cool canister of ooze that's lighted up behind me. It's a TMNT. What is it? TGRI ooze canister that he put in.
Oh, LED. Is that what that is?
He custom made it. I have it plugged in, so I can't like unplug it in. But in the after show, I'll take it. I won't be able to show it lit up, but I did want to show it lit up. But it's really cool. Anyway, okay, this one you should get. You should absolutely get this one.
Okay, coach.
Come on, you got this.
Is that Karate Kid?
It is Karate Kid.
The what do you call it? LJN?
It is. I'm pretty sure.
Is that LJN? Was it LJN?
I think so. Yeah. What did this come with?
Did that come with the training center?
It did. The training center. Well done.
Man.
Okay, I want to say you successfully were not stumped tonight, John. It started off a little dicey. But I feel like you made it. I feel like you made it. Yeah, there's right there. I did take a picture of it. I meant to put it on Instagram, but then I got really busy. I will though. I'll put this on my Instagram as well. So definitely give the Geek Dad Life Instagram a follow. But yeah, Dan custom made this amazing ooze canister. So I got it over here with like my props.
Whoa.
Isn't that amazing? And it's real ooze inside of it, and it like moves around. And then he made a custom GDL plate that I could dub in on the TGRI one. So it can say like GDL behind it. It's so freaking cool.
That is awesome.
So thank you, Mr. Crispex, for making this. And he's contemplating doing it as like a order thing. Like he can take commissions on making them or something.
Mm-hmm.
So Dan, whenever you do that, I'll for sure put a link so people can put requests in or whatever. Because it's amazing. It's so freaking cool. It's way cooler than the NECA one, in my opinion. So thanks for that, Dan. It's really neat. All right, John. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. After dark, we're going to talk about to buy complete or incomplete. I'll tell the rest of the story of this insane pickup of the Shapeshifters, Punisher, and other things as well. And because we hit our like goal, which I believe we're at 396, we're almost at 400 likes for us. Let's get to 400. All right, why not? Like we're so close. What did Dole say? If we got over 400, he would dress up as a.
That's right. He would dress up as a member of the family.
Yeah. Let's just score one. I can't remember what he said.
He said anybody. He had the costumes at the ready.
So yeah, I think what DeLorean is that? What DeLorean is back there? Oh, the Lego one, the Lego DeLorean, that one. 400. We did it. 405, 406. Ryan Dole, I think you have to dress up as any member of the
even if we don't see it, you got to do it. If you're working right now, you just got to.
Well, I think he said he would dress up at the next time there was another McFarlane figure, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So at the next Superpowers talk.
Yeah.
Dom Toretto will be joining us.
Oh, Baducci, good point. Some baby turds look great next. Absolutely. I ordered one and I saw Matt Hatterty got 4. And now I instantly regretted not buying 4 of them. But I think the pre-order window ended on Friday. So hopefully Phantasm Toys is another run so I can buy 3 more because they look so good. So Ryan Dole, yeah, we hit it 406. I think you said over 400. So there you go. See you tomorrow night. Yeah, exactly. Whatever the next McFarlane figures. Oh my God. Anyways, what were you gonna say, John?
I was gonna say if this was last week, I'd be dressing up as He-Man.
It's true. It's true. You're right. Maybe I just needed a Punisher with a transforming gun penis. That's what we were missing last week. All right. That's it for this week's Toy Geeks. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you watched this after the fact or anything like that, so you don't miss any future episode of Geek Dead Life or a live stream that we do. I'll keep the commitment firm. If the Mo Tuesday, we didn't even talk about the Fisher Price little people, but if the Mo Tuesday is good, we'll do a live stream. And not that it wasn't good, but it wasn't an action figure. But if the Mo Tuesday is good this week, we'll stream about it. If whenever that Haslab gets dropped for the Mart, we'll do a live stream about it. So hit the subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss out on those. Those are like a midweek. They'll pop up out of nowhere. So hit the subscribe button and that bell icon to make sure you don't miss it. And if you do, no big deal, just watch it afterwards. But still, hit the subscribe button and that bell icon. Thank you everyone for hanging out in the chat tonight. Thank you to all of our new family members. Again, it's just a fun way to support the channel. 99 cents. It's no big deal. Oh, we got a super chat in here. $1. Thank you so much, Jason. Also a member of the family. Yeah, we'll see you at the After Dark for our patrons. Patreon.com/geeklife. That's $5. And until next time, hasta luego. And goodbye. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good such a week.